why you think the younger generation don't follow the older generation lead? Like why you think they don't follow y'all no more? Is it because y'all set a bad example?
I don't think so. I think the youth today, they're not that smart.
You're not that smart. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Well,
You
I
gotta
think-
remember you talking about me too now, because I'm in there. I'm in the younger generation.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I think they the internet has messed them up where they think stuff come easy, and that has really thrown them off. Because if you're able to see people on the internet and you think they blew up overnight and all that, then you don't want to put no work in.
So this thing though, we're not even concerned about blowing up overnight. We're just concerned about blowing up at all. So y'all don't even chase stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the big dreams and shit, y'all don't even chase stuff like that. Y'all just, aim for the manager position, McDonald's.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
example, you aim for stuff like that. We is not okay with working that long for just getting a little bit. We're not okay with that. We're not okay with you basically being exploited by the white man, because the white man, your boss and shit, he ain't aiming to be a manager. He trying to own some shit.
For real?
Yeah, he trying to own some shit. He trying to make some millions. You know what I'm saying? The people that's making $1 million a month. We're not trying to.
But who's making $1 million a month?
Shit, my generation.
I'm saying, but who do you know that's making that?
Who I know personally.
Yeah, person like that we can call up.
I don't know nobody personally because it's not a lot of the older generation that support the younger generation in that way. Yes.
No.
That's why it's not a lot of. That's how not a lot.
No. I just want to know. Simple question. Who do you know? Like, who do you know?
Okay, let me ask you a question. What that got to do with anything?
They got plenty to do with it.
How?
Because if y'all doing so good by making $1 million a month, it should be a lot of them out there so you can tap into them.
There's not a lot of them out there because you don't have the support. You don't have the support. When y'all,
But y'all might have had a grind though.
We do have a grind. We do have a grind. But it's different though. It's like the kids that's millionaires and shit already, at my age, they already, they was able to establish themselves before having to live on their own. Versus y'all, throw them out at 18. Or if they ain't bringing no money, they can't pay their power bill, they can't pay their phone bill, they automatically, you need to go get a job. Nah, it might take 3 years for you to see some money. But in 3-4 years, you making millions. You know what I'm saying?
But that might not be true. They might have had to pay a phone bill too.
They might have. But I know one thing. I know they had some type of support. You had to have some type of support. You can't rap with no microphone. You can't scream with no camera, with no Wi-Fi. You can't post on no Wi-Fi. You gotta have some place to stay.
Right.
And I know they ain't at work. They whatever craft they're working on that instead of being at work 8 hours.
But do you think sometimes the kids these days may be so soft where they can't stand the pressure cooker? Because sometimes all kids not getting put out the house. Some kids just leave. All kids don't get, hey, get your ass out on the street. They don't get that.
True. You said, wait, what's your question was again?
No, I'm saying all kids don't get, hey, get the fuck out this house. It could be, you could just not want to withstand the pressure in the pressure cooker and they make you leave the house.
Well, let me ask you a question then. Why you applying pressure in the first place? Is that supposed to be your child? Why pressure in the first place?
You have to apply pressure.
And you're supposed to be welcomed in the house. You're supposed to be the child, and your parents supposed to respect, what I'm saying, do all these things for you. Why is pressure in the first place?
You have to be pressure.
Why I got to be pressure?
That's what the world gonna do.
No, we ain't talking about the world.
No, I'm talking about
these kids out here that became millionaires and stuff like that, they ain't worried about the world no more. They on top of the world. They ain't worried about that no more. You talking about the world, that don't apply to everybody. That don't apply for us.
Exactly.
The world and life only hit for us because y'all make it for us.
But that's the thing though. You have to work where you are. Like right now, y'all are low.
No, we're not low.
And y'all need to operate in that area. It's like me right now.
What you mean?
It's like me right now trying to worry about what Tom Brady is doing or what Peyton Manning is doing. All these people, like all these greats and stuff. Y'all need to worry about where y'all at. Y'all need to look around.
We greats.
Like whoever you're around, that's what you need to aspire to. Like, see, they had other big homies and people that will put them on.
No, they did not.
Yes,
Somebody
they did.
had to start somewhere. Somebody in the family got to start somewhere.
I don't think a lot of these content creators, they families start anywhere. I think they just
That's
start.
what I'm saying, but it's them. They the ones that start. But it's the thing though, they start with a good foundation.
We don't know that though. We don't know what their foundation
How
good.
can you not start a good foundation? You got Wi-Fi. You got.
Did you have
somebody
Wi-Fi in your house?
Yes, but I know I had to go forced to pay bills.
Huh?
I had to pay bills. I wasn't gonna pay my bills for me.
But when
At
did you,
16.
You had to start paying bill at 16.
My phone bill.
At 16.
Yes.
That's good.
That's not good.
Because if you would have started streaming at 7, by 16, you would have been rich.
Bro, how the fuck? Twitch wasn't even out at 7.
It doesn't matter about Twitch. YouTube was.
YouTube wouldn't even have streaming on there.
No, but I'm saying YouTube pages. Like, you can create a YouTube page.
Okay, well, I'm getting a camera for. I got school and shit. What the fuck I'm gonna record at?
What I'm
gonna record?
When you get out of school, record.
Okay, why you do? Y'all should have pushed us into that. Y'all put same way y'all pushed us into school.
No, but I'm saying I'm not gonna
y'all
push it.
Push us into school and sports. Why y'all don't push us into being millionaires?
I am pushing into being a millionaire.
But when? It's too late now.
Yeah, it is. It's too late for your ass. Damn sure is. So that's what I'm saying. I think y'all need to start focusing on being basic.
I think y'all need to start focusing on expanding y'all mind, being exposed to other shit. Y'all, it's like y'all got a cap on how much y'all dream.
No, I dream big.
Okay, well, why you don't, put that into practice? McDonald's manager is not big.
That's big to me, though.
No, ain't no big.
I'm saying that's big in my world.
Why? That's what I'm saying. Expand your mind, expand your world, travel. You know what I'm saying? Go out, places and stuff, expand your world so you can aspire to be more stuff.
Why?
Think about it. How much you make a year? Probably like 40,000, 30,000, 50,000, something like that.
I think 28.5.
Like 28,500.
Mm.
That's people out there that's making that in a day.
But I don't give a damn, though. That's the only difference between me and you and the younger people. I don't care. Like, that doesn't bother me.
So how you gonna try to get mad at us?
I'm not getting mad.
Yeah, but we want to dream big though. What's wrong with dream big?
I don't have a problem with y'all dream big. I have a problem with the young people want to dream big but freeload off the parents.
That's what we're supposed to do.
My thing is dream big in the streets.
That's what you're supposed to do.
No, dream big in the streets. Like look at. See, I like to look at people.
Why is that a problem though?
Cause I like to look at people like Tyler Perry that slept in his car, and then made it to billionaire status.
Okay, we don't know his story though.
But he
might have been living with somebody. He got homeless.
He told his story.
But you can't act.
He told his
living
story.
in a tent though.
His mom died, dad died, and the only thing he had was a regular car, and he was sleeping in his car.
Okay, and what happened after that though?
What do you mean what happened after that?
Like what his next step was?
His next step was, I think he started doing like plays, like the Medea plays and stuff like that.
Okay. Some people ain't got that story.
What you mean? No, but I'm saying you keep talking about comforts. Oh, I need air conditioner. Oh, I need this. I need food.
Okay,
he wasn't saying all that.
Okay, but is it easier to go that route? Because there's only one Tyler Perry. I don't know a lot of Tyler Perrys.
You said what?
It's only one Tyler Perry.
Yeah, but that means that he a grinder. He a go-getter. He my generation. He a go-getter. Like
You not a grinder, go-getter?
Yes, I am.
You're not Tyler Perry?
Yes, I am. I'm a go-getter. Like Steve Harvey. Same thing with Steve Harvey did the same thing. Slept in his cars. Drive back and forth. Gas tank on E.
But it's only a few of them motherfuckers. It's only a few of them motherfuckers.
It's only a few of them motherfuckers you talking about.
I know, but they ain't come up like that though.
Yeah, because they wouldn't have been able to make it. They wouldn't have been able to make it if they would have came up.
That's why. So you think that in order to be successful at that level, you got to go through some shit like that. So you feel like you helping. So you feel like you helping. Y'all helping the younger generation when y'all kick them out.
Yeah.
Okay, then why is not more of them then? That's successful.
More what?
More people more Tyler Perry's if on the ingredients you need is to kick them out and then they become a grinder.
No, I ain't said that's the only ingredient. The rest of the ingredient comes on you. Like I can't make you want to do stuff. Like right now when I talk to young people and try to tell them how to grind and how to do stuff and all that, them motherfuckers don't listen. So I can't. You ever heard the saying you can take the horse to the water but you can't make them drink it?
Yeah. That's bullshit though.
No, that's serious.
No, that's bullshit.
If I take you to the water and I just put your face down in it, you don't have to drink it. You just be down there holding your breath.
But you gonna have to drink it unless you want to drown.
No, you won't. You can just hold your breath.
At some point you gonna have to give in though.
No.
So you better start drinking.
Well, when y'all gonna start giving in and listening to this knowledge?
No, giving in is dying. That's giving in. Giving in is going downhill.
I think that's what y'all should do.
Y'all take to school and force them to learn math and science and reading and shit.
But then y'all still don't. We try to force y'all still learn this shit.
We know how to read and count. Come on now.
No, you don't.
No, we know how to read and count.
No, y'all don't.
We know how to read and count and do shit like that. Come on now.
Y'all motherfuckers can't do shit.
I don't understand why y'all keep trying to. Y'all always trying to. Y'all don't try. Y'all make it. You trying to frame it like y'all be trying to, make him go down and so y'all can bring him up. No, that's not what y'all doing. Y'all just want to keep him down.
No, it's not. It's not saying make and keep y'all down. It's saying y'all 18, y'all act like y'all grown. If you want, I've always said, I don't mind if you the big dog. Just go get your fucking own yard. You can be the big dog. You just can't be the
Nobody
big
trying
dog
to
in my yard.
Nobody trying to be the big dog. I'm just trying to establish myself. I'm just trying to be successful. That's it. I'm trying to chase my dreams. Nobody trying to be the big dog.
But you can chase them out the house, like.
But why we got to do all that? Like y'all feel like as soon as the child turn 18, you done being a parent. This ain't no job where you get to retire when the kid turn 18.
Yes, you can.
You gonna forever be a father.
No,
forever be a father.
The child support system depend on
child support.
Depending on what state you're in is either 18 or 19. The state of Alabama state.
That's child support. I'm
talking about legally. I'm talking about legally. Legally, you are grown. When y'all claim y'all grown, when y'all say y'all grown, do you know what comes with being grown?
What?
Taking care of your own. That rhyme. No. When you want to be grown, take care of your own.
But it's thing, we okay with being not grown in the house until we establish ourselves. Just don't try to push motherfuckers out. But see, this is the thing. Y'all come with these stupid ass, crazy ass rules that try to push people out. Like, goddamn, y'all might say some shit like, clean the whole house, clean the bathroom, that's your bathroom. What the fuck I'm clean your bathroom for? Go cut the grass. You man, you cut your own damn grass. It's your house. Or pay the bills. Pay bills for what? It's your shit. Or y'all may be like, you can't sit right here and scream all day. You can't sit right here and do nothing all day. That's what y'all call it. It's really They really be working though. You gotta go get a job, pay your bills. You know why? You know why I do that?
What?
Y'all make them go pay their bills. Y'all make them go to work and shit and pay their bills because they need money right now to relieve y'all of y'all financial burden.
That may be
that's what it is.
That may be the case.
And if that don't work, y'all steal them.
But then what I would do, I'm just saying my mentality, like me, like I don't know. I already seen what young people do. Is if I had that in the household, I'd just leave. You see what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying.
But that's what
leaving is sabotage. That's up.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what I would do. Like I would just leave the house. Like that's what I would do.
But then you can't go up. It's gonna take long to grow up. Cause now you gotta find a way to provide for yourself and do some more.
Yeah.
Why another motherfucker, they ain't gotta worry about that, and they out here working 14 hours to kill your ass when you gotta work 8 hours a day. And then you gotta go and put into your craft only 4 hours a day, so you getting killed.
I don't mind.
But how you gonna win?
I'm winning right now.
That's like right now, if you go get a job, like if I'm in college and I'm playing basketball and I'm working out every day. If you gotta go to work when you get out of school, out of class, and I'm in the gym, I'm gonna fuck you up every time.
That's right. I agree.
You put me at a disadvantage, putting me out, or putting pressure on me for me to leave, right?
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that?
Because you're 18. It's time to go. I just look at it like this. I look at LeBron James. LeBron James went to the league at 18, 17, 18?
Yeah, 17, I think.
So that means he was working on his craft, 5, 6, 7 years old? Mm-hmm. If y'all motherfuckers start working on y'all craft early, y'all will be ready to go at 18.
This thing, though, with LeBron...
Oh, see, it's always a thing.
No, this thing, LeBron ain't come...
This thing, is this thing. Is this
thing, though.
Is that thing. He worked on this shit for 18 years.
Yeah, but listen, though, LeBron ain't come out the womb just saying he wanted to play basketball. He didn't know what basketball was. He had to be exposed to it, and somebody had to keep him in the gym and push him.
You saying somebody had to push him or he pushed himself? He might have pushed himself.
Somebody had to push him until he fell in love with the game. You don't just fall in love with the game first as soon as you go in that motherfucker.
You never know.
You need to fall in love with the game. And then somebody got to take him to practice. That means y'all got to work. That means y'all got to work. You got to feed him.
From my understanding, he took himself to practice.
How the fuck he took himself?
No, he said he walked to practice.
At 9 years old.
Yeah.
Fuck,
they said like he was. They said he was that dedicated.
Man, they lying, bro. They
said LeBron was like that dedicated.
No, he was not that dedicated, bro.
Why not? Why are you trying to make excuses for hard work?
You lying. That's not what you said.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the documentary say.
What documentary said that? He only got a documentary.
LeBron, yes, he does.
I ain't seen no documentary by him.
You ain't got cable.
I seen MJ one.
You ain't got cable.
All right, let me ask you this. All right. Okay. What's some things you would want to see change out of the younger generation?
Man, I think the biggest thing is just them not being soft. I think that's the biggest thing, and wanting to work for something and see it all the way through. Not think you're gonna start something tomorrow and then you're gonna be rich tomorrow. Just because I know y'all young people slow. I said let me do this. I said let me go look online at Casanat. Mm-hmm. I looked online And the first thing about a YouTube video, it'll show you what day it was posted, when. And I saw a post and it said, my first YouTube video, and it was 7 years ago when Casanat posted his first YouTube video. 7 years ago. What was you doing 7 years ago?
I was in school. Let me tell you
No. I don't want to hit a button. I just asked a simple question. It's a simple.
I was in school.
Okay, you was in school. Bullshit. So that's
how's that bullshit?
So,
you forced me to go to school.
No. Casanat went to school too. He graduated.
Yeah, but it's the thing though.
No, it ain't the thing. So all I'm saying is, if you go 7 minus 21, what's that?
14.
That what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. He was working from 14 all the way to 21. If you would have been working and not bullshitting after school, could have been up. So that's the perfect example right there. If y'all want to use Casanat on people, 7 years ago, he started his first YouTube. It's on YouTube. Go look.
But he probably make no money until about 3 years later. And you know what happened?
See, don't.
Ain't nobody kick him out of the house. Ain't nobody kick him out of the house.
See, nobody talk about money. Nobody talk about money.
Why? So basically what you're saying is, if we wanted to be successful, we should start a long time ago and then be successful by 18.
But that's how the successful people do it. They start early.
But you seen Casanet's parents, right? And his family, right? His whole family very supportive. Very supportive. Ain't a lot of black families like that.
Yes, they are.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I think so.
If it was a lot of black families like that, I'd be in a Lambo right now.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, because you don't have what it takes.
I do.
You could have had.
What? I do have what it takes. What the fuck
you could have been given a lot of time. You could have been given all the way to 25, but you don't have what it takes.
I'm not even 25 yet. How you gonna tell me what I have? Do I have what it takes?
I just know you just don't have. You don't have that it factor. You know how you can see somebody that just had that it factor.
You don't know if Casanat had an it factor?
Yes,
Nobody knew he was gonna be successful until he came successful.
I knew he was gonna be.
You didn't even know.
When I looked at him and I looked at those old videos, I was like, oh he gonna be something.
Cause he already was something.
Nah.
What the fuck?
I knew he was gonna be something.
All right, so look. So this our first episode, right? 7-8 years from now, 7-8 years from now, when we up,
7-8
say that.
7-8 years from now, I ain't gonna be doing this shit. I ain't gonna last 7-8 years.
So how much money we gotta make by what time before you say I'm not doing this shit with a nephew no more?
I mean, that mother don't make a meal by December 2026. I'm over. I'm out.
You said $1 million?
Yeah.
How the fuck do I make $1 million by then? You said $1 million?
Yeah, 1 million.
Like you make $1 million or we?
Me.
Oh yeah, nah. I force you. I'm coming to your job.
What?
I'm coming to your job.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's how you just asked me a question. I gave you an answer.
You gotta be able to, you can't quit, man. You gotta be able to throw something. You gotta keep going, man.
No, I'm going. That'll be 3 years.
No.
Or it'll be 2.
It'll be 2 years.
Yeah,
You need more than that. Casanat.
That's good.
How you said Casanat took 7 years?
Yeah, but Casanat did it when he was early in age, so it didn't matter.
You're young too, man.
7 years for me is 69.
So
You be doing that shit?
Huh?
You be doing that shit?
What else you gonna be doing?
I probably own a McDonald's by then.
Bro, by 69, bro, you might only own a McDonald's, bro.
Why not?
You 69 years old.
I mean,
just lay it down.
I may
just retire.
as well not be doing this at 69.
Nah, but this you chilling. Look, you chilling. You comfortable and shit. You feel good outside. You straight.
Nah.
Oh, now you got to get dirty and shit. You got burgers and fries and shit.
I don't mind a little hard work.
All right. Why do the older generation? Well, let me ask you this: do you think that it's a characteristic issue that the older generation cannot get respect without being forceful or demanding it or being aggressive? Because if somebody is a good leader, people just follow naturally. You don't need to, put a gun in my head and tell me to follow you.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think Jesus went to. I don't think no great leader in history forced them to follow them.
That's probably right, but
So that mean we can stop whooping kids, right?
why?
Good. What I just said. That's a good point.
No, you still gotta whoop the kids because you just brought up Jesus, spat her up, spoiled the child.
All right, bro. I'm
just saying you brought that part up, so that's all I'm saying.
So,
you got to be able to follow everything. Can't mention one thing and then be like,
I'm just saying he's a good leader. Do you think it's a characteristic issue?
In the youngins, yeah. Not in us.
That should be y'all. Y'all bad leaders.
No, we're great leaders. Y'all just don't follow.
How are y'all great leaders? What the fuck make y'all great leaders? McDonald's manager is not a great leader.
I don't think
nobody want to follow a McDonald's manager.
I think you keep characteristics and, you know, keep putting my job next to me being a good leader. That has nothing to do with me being a leader. That's two separate things.
It does, because part of you being a good leader is where you lead them to.
I'm leading you to the promised land.
What's the promised land? McDonald's?
Not necessarily McDonald's. It can be Lowe's. It can be Home Depot. They can be AutoZone. It could be the Christian Brothers. It can
promised
be
land. It's a million motherfuckers.
Jiffy Lube.
It's a million motherfuckers that work for them.
QT.
Nah, that's like the promised land.
Yes, it is.
How's that the promised land? There's so many people that work there.
It's a good, honest living.
Wow. Nowadays, you can make $50,000 a year and still barely be able to afford your shit.
No.
Yeah. This ain't like the old days when, you know, rent $400. It ain't like that no more.
You can find a place for $400.
I'm gonna stay in the box on the bridge.
No, roommate. Rent a room.
How many rooms is it?
I know people that have 3-bedroom house and they just rent a room.
3-bedroom house still gonna run you about $2,800.
No, I ain't saying rent a house. I'm saying rent a room in the house. $400.
So gonna stay with a stranger?
I mean, yeah, that's what people do. People do that.
Why? I got a whole family, like 70 people. Why I gotta do all that for? I shouldn't have to do all that.
You wanna go stay at your family?
I don't want to stay with my family, but I'm just saying that it's easier to live back then than now.
No.
It is. Y'all ain't got as many opportunities as us.
You said we don't?
Yeah.
No, we didn't. Y'all did.
Well, yeah, we got more opportunities. So therefore, y'all, the whole system, the whole mindset you have should change when it comes to the young generation, because it's new opportunities, new things.
It's new things, but then it's new distractions that y'all get.
Chasing after the million is not a distraction.
No, but I'm saying the distraction is y'all looking at other people online and y'all get distracted. Y'all be thinking y'all can be rich tomorrow.
Lowe's watch McDonald's. Lowe's watch Home Depot all the time. Home Depot watch Lowe's all the time. If you don't know what your competition is doing, then how the fuck is you?
But you ain't even a competition. But see, you can't put yourself in that realm. If you're not making no dollars, right? No dollars. You can't put yourself in competition with the big boys. You say,
well, you at least see what they did. What did they do?
They're not gonna tell you what they did. You're not gonna see what they did.
You can pay attention and see why. Cause what's some of the things you can take from? What did they do?
Nothing.
They did. They had to do something.
No, I think a vlog working at McDonald's would be great.
Nobody want to see that shit.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure half of the world make the work at McDonald's.
I think people want to see the life of a real, true working man.
Nobody don't want to see that shit.
Yes, they do.
Why the fuck would they want to see that for?
Because that's what everybody's gonna turn out to be. You're gonna dream all the way to your 30s, and then that's when reality gonna hit.
So you projecting.
No, I'm just
projecting. Is that what happened to you?
No, I'm just gonna be honest.
That's projection.
I mean, you're gonna be dreaming. Oh man, I'll be this.
You projecting.
And then you're gonna wake up 30 and be like, man, I was right, man. I need to go get that job at AutoZone.
You projecting, bro.
You're gonna be coming outside the people's cars, checking their battery, making.
I'm not gonna be doing that shit. I'm not gonna be doing that shit.
Hey, y'all need a new battery.
I'm not gonna be doing that shit. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna. Hell nah. I'm tell you what I'm be at. He said 30.
Mm-hmm.
30. I'll probably be with the Saudi Arabians over there in Dubai. I might join the They Warrior family or something.
No, you know what you're gonna be? You're gonna be right in this garage.
No, I ain't gonna be here with you.
You're gonna be sitting here like this. You're gonna be like, dang, man, the whole show gonna be the change. Nah, it's gonna be like, damn,
Well,
man.
You ain't gonna be on it no more. I'm just gonna be me.
Yeah, man.
I'm 30.
Yeah, man. Unc was right, man. Like, wow, man. If I would have listened to him back then, I probably would have been making $10,000 a year.
What the fuck?
You know what I mean?
What the fuck?
What you mean?
Oh, yeah, dog. $10,000 a year?
Yeah.
Man, see what I'm saying? I listen, this is what I do. I'd rather dream big. I'd rather dream for $1 billion and end up at 0 and take the risk than aim for 10,000 and end up at 10,000.
I mean, you can aim for what you want to aim. Go ahead, aim. I'm just telling you, you're gonna miss the mark. You wasting time aiming at the wrong shit.
You Uncle Ruckus motherfucker.
No, I'm just a truth teller.
Imagine you would have told Castanet that 7 years ago that he gonna miss.
I wouldn't have told him that though. He had talent.
But no, that's not no talent. He just worked hard. How you know he had talent?
He got talent.
He didn't have no views.
When I looked at him, he got talent. Like I'm like, okay, this dude gonna do something. When I look at y'all people around me, I'm like, I'm like, they trying to be like Casanat. They garbage.
I don't think
They're not original.
But I don't think the older generation supposed to be telling young generation that, young kids that they ain't got what it takes, or that they ain't talented. I don't think they're supposed to be saying. I think y'all supposed to be uplifting,
You think
right?
we should be lying to them?
No, uplifting.
I do uplift.
That's not uplifting.
I'm uplifting you to let you know that, hey, all right, you this age, this shit ain't gonna work, so go ahead and give it up. Then I'm basically helping you buy back time so you can start focusing on something else.
But then I can forever. I'm forever living with regret. What could I be in?
Well, when you start thinking like that, then you just think about the other thing you can do
What?
to stop living with regret.
Stop living with regret.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go to the next one. Okay. So if y'all want us to be everything under the sun, right? Y'all want us to be everything under the sun. Why are y'all not good examples of that? Y'all want us to be respectful, kind, not get angry, not retaliate. Why ain't y'all those things? Yeah, I don't do that stuff.
I don't have to be. I don't have to do it.
Well, you can't tell me to be this and the third.
Yes, I can.
How can you tell somebody else?
If you're living with me and you under me, then yes.
Nobody's under you. We just live with you.
No, well, you under me.
That's not under you. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm
just
talking
being
about.
honest.
That's what I'm talking about right now. Just because you pay bills or because this is your shit, don't mean that somebody is less than you.
Yes, it do.
No, it does not. How does that mean I'm less than you?
I just understand the hierarchy.
What you mean?
It's God, the parents, the kids. Down here. Because they can't do anything for themselves. They're slow. They don't listen.
They should be up top. They should be already top then.
No, but they're not that smart, so they can't really do much for them. It's kind of like, you ever watch like Animal Planet, where it's like when the animals had their kids, how they have to help feed them and all that kind of stuff, take stuff. Like, that's what y'all are. So there's no way y'all will be my equal. To me, anybody that come out of my ball sack is never gonna be my equal.
So that's how you
Think about it. You never gonna. You came out of my ball sack.
So
You never gonna be my equal. Never.
they still a human though.
They're human, but you'll never be my equal.
So what I gotta do with respecting everybody?
Because
Or being a good example.
Because when somebody gave you life, shot you out of the ball sack, gave you the opportunity, like, that's why I'm thankful. I'm thankful that my dad gave me an opportunity to come out here and do this shit.
You was thankful to be born in poverty.
Yes. To be able to come out here and do what I'm doing. I love that. You know how many people would love to be out here doing their thing?
Love to be out here doing what? What thing? What's your thing?
What I'm doing.
What the fuck you doing?
I'm chilling. I'm working at McDonald's.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure 90% of the population would hate to be doing that right now.
I'm the big general in there.
You're not a big general because when David come in there and tell you to, pick that up or do this, that, and third, you do it. You move. You show him respect.
But see, that's the thing.
But you don't do that with kids.
That's the thing. I don't have a problem with authority. That's another thing wrong with y'all youngins. Y'all have a problem with authority. I don't mind somebody telling me something to do. I don't mind that. I just don't want nobody under me telling me to do shit. This man give me the paycheck, then I need to respect his establishment, listen to him, do the ass. Y'all getting food, y'all getting clothing, y'all need to shut the fuck up and do what y'all supposed to do. Man, that shit's simple as hell. Simple. It's simple to me. But see, y'all want to try to have a big ego and all this kind of extra shit for no reason, and y'all ain't got shit.
No, y'all motherfuckers talk to motherfuckers crazy. Y'all be the one trying to fling y'all weight around. We respect y'all if y'all just know how to talk to people.
Nah, no, y'all won't.
No, learn how to talk to people. Y'all learn how to talk to people when we around this motherfucker trying to be all big and bad. Y'all talk to motherfuckers crazy, so we got to talk to y'all crazy. Let y'all know that we human too.
Oh yeah, we know y'all human, but I keep trying to tell you.
But now a lower human. Just
yes.
Human, not no lower human and higher human. Y'all ain't shit either.
Y'all less.
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all go around motherfuckers trying to, devour motherfuckers with words and shit. You ain't gonna be shit. You lazy. You sorry. You stupid.
But most time people are not just saying that to say it. It might be an action, something you did
just upset because nobody want to follow you.
Something that showed them like, you know what, they ain't gonna be.
No, you just upset because nobody want to follow you. Y'all think that is working at the warehouse or working at the goddamn what's the shit called with the the chemicals and shit. The plant. Working at the plant. I'm not doing that shit. That ain't the people that working now. The people that working now. I feel like it's either some people just want a simple life, but for those of the people that dream big and settle, got stuck for those jobs, ain't gonna lie, I don't respect that.
I mean, but who are you to say you respect it or you don't respect it? They don't give a how you feel.
How do you feel if I feel how I feel? I know how I feel. I said I don't respect it. I don't respect that shit. Cause you could have changed things for not just you, for a lot of people.
But they might.
You could have been the example for your kids.
I am the example.
But you settled.
I am the example.
No, I ain't talking about you. Well, I am talking about you, but
I'm the example. I'm the big example. I'm the example to show that if you learn how to hush your mouth, listen, put in time, get up early, go to work, stay late, work overtime, get called in on your off days, have a good attitude, you'll be some.
Be what? What are you?
Y'all don't want to be nothing. Oh,
but you not. But you
Trell,
not.
can you come in and do something, man? Hell no, man. I gotta be on Fortnite. Hey, Trell, give me. Hell no, man. I just got my Waffle House.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. I want to live my life. It's my discretion.
Y'all ain't got no life.
I can do how I want to do it.
Y'all ain't got no life.
If I want to stay on Fortnite for 3, 6, 9, 20 hours, I'm gonna stay on Fortnite 3, 6, 9, 10 hours.
But that's cool in your own
shit. Y'all shit. No. Y'all shit.
Nah, because that's the thing. Up in my house, the internet will get turned off.
But the thing, most kids do want to be something. Y'all just don't allow it.
I don't think so.
It's a lot of stuff y'all just don't allow. A lot of stuff y'all don't allow.
I think if you see the reality of kids, even if you do give them opportunity, they still ain't gonna work toward it.
Who? What kids you talking about?
You?
No, not me. Cause you give me an opportunity, I'm gonna do it.
No,
but you gotta give me an opportunity what I want to get an opportunity for. If I can record this podcast, for 24/7, that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
If I can work on a podcast 24/7, that's what I do. But I can't. You know why? Cause you on my back and shit. Trell, where you build money in? Go get a job. You always on my back and shit. But if I can just do my thing, we can go up.
No, we can't.
And that's why
we ain't going nowhere.
And that's why when we do go up, when the podcast do well, I gotta get 99%.
Nah, because I just really think that
you can't read the contract anyway, so it don't matter.
I think it's gonna make some money though, because I think it made $2.44, something like that.
$2 or something, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I think after it's all said and done, probably 2-3 years in, we might have made like $10.
you got Uncle Me f***ed up.
No, I'm just saying, probably to made.
Oh, see, this thing, you don't understand my work ethic.
$10.
You don't understand my work ethic.
Oh, yes, I do.
My work ethic, we'll probably make 100,000 by next year, March, by 100,000. Yes. You don't understand work ethic. See, I'm like you talking about LeBron. I'm LeBron.
No, you ain't.
Yes, I am. I'm LeBron. See, Tyler Perry, from the bottom, straight out of my uncle's basement.
I think the thing is like, I just don't like the fact that you putting smut on these people's name. Like basically,
I'm not.
No, you're mentioning yourself with them.
What the fuck? What y'all say they hired me?
Yeah.
It's because where they at now. 30 years, how old LeBron is?
Almost 40, think 39, bro.
Well, how old are he? 30, Trell at 39? Man, I'd probably be able to buy LeBron. I'd probably be able to buy 20 of his ass.
I think Trell.
Because he older.
I think Trell at 39 gonna finally wake up and be somewhere driving a dump truck.
Not no fucking dump truck.
Probably moving some rocks and stuff.
This thing about they have robots. They're gonna be replacing you anyways. Replacing you. People like that gonna be replacing people like that anyways.
That's cool.
But then what you gonna do? You gonna have to be creative.
You said how many more years?
Probably about 8.
I'll be retired.
You're not gonna be retired at 8. You're gonna be retired at 8. You ain't got enough. You ain't saved enough. You ain't get paid enough. $28,000 a year. You ain't gonna make enough.
I think I will.
You got anything you want to say to the younger generation or ask the younger generation?
Yeah.
What?
Why don't they listen? Why they won't just listen and shut the fuck up?
Why we don't listen and shut the fuck up? It depends on what we're being told. If Consonant was my big brother, and he told me, hey man, just shut the fuck up and do the video like this. Or you turn the screen, do it like this. Or if I want to be a basketball player and LeBron James teaching me, he say do it like this, I'm gonna do it like that. See, when you talking about, we say we want to be a millionaire. Let's say we want to be a millionaire from podcasts, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You can't come and say, hey Trell, you need to get a job and flip burgers like this. After I just said I don't want to do, I said I want to do the podcast. You say nah, go into burgers and shit. what the fuck? You want me to stop what I'm doing and go do that, or do both in conjunction? No. I'm gonna work on my craft, work on what I got going on, so I can get to where I'm going. So I ain't gotta be stuck. Cause what the shit y'all puts us in, it's a dead. Those are dead ends, right? You're gonna be doing that 30, 40 years, and then it's gonna be over, right? But the shit we do is like 5 years, 6 years. You do it, and then you be a millionaire.
Yeah, but then you have to go back and end up doing it all over again, though.
What you mean?
Because when you really sit and think about it, I lost my train of thought when I saw them. But
It's a big ass dog.
I know. That's what y'all see the dog. We outside. Yeah, I lost my train of thought.
You saying our jobs we got to do it over and over again. Ain't come back.
No.
See, I'm telling these older generation, these motherfuckers not smart. Look, he can't even keep a train of thought. But that's a wrap. Sure, that's our first episode. That's our first episode. By episode 100, we've been made 100,000.
We're not
With
gonna
my work ethic.
We're not gonna promise that.
I am.
Because I don't think we're gonna make any money until probably 10 years from now. So I think that's the fact.